Roger, send it. Okay, get ready to copy this down. 162, heading 338 degrees, 5,000 meters. 338 degrees. One missile, my code, 1132. Over. Roger, one, how far is your code? 1132, out. 2216, fire, over. 62, Roger, missile away. Blazing the target. Target's destroyed. Laser now, 5,700. Okay, I do have a positive track. 5,700 meters, okay. That looks good there. There went the low ball, so we're getting laser energy. Okay, I'm going to fire it on 3. 3, yep. 2, 1. Count to 5 and start lasers. Heading home. All right, lasers on. Come on. Boom! Yes. All right. 0626. Remote over. T62. Heading 065 degrees. 3,500 meters. Laser code 1136. Over. And verify code again. We ready? Squeeze? Squeeze. Better hit something. Direct hit. Beautiful. Roger, it's recorded as a direct hit. There it is, there it is, there it is. Get some! Hey, what wanna be ya? Lasing, 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 lasing. Good kill.
national strategy of our country dictates that the armed forces must be capable of projecting elements of combat power to many locations around the world. This projection may include deploying U.S. Army units by Air Force transport aircraft. Therefore, future employment of the armed OH-58D may demand movement by this means to a critical area of operations. To ensure that the Army has this capability, Bell Helicopter Textron designed and developed an air transportability kit for the aircraft. 2 aircraft in this configuration will fit in a C-130 transport, and 4 in a C-141. By viewing an air transportability demonstration conducted at Dallas Naval Air Station, you will see the actual steps necessary to quickly prepare an armed OH-58D for flight as it emerges from a C-130. Elapsed time is shown on the sequences and begins as the team moves to emplace ramps used to reduce the gradient. Two aircraft crew members and 2 crew chiefs function as a team to assemble the aircraft. They each have specific tasks in the process of preparing for flight. Once the aircraft is positioned clear of the C-130, two men move to the top of the aircraft to install the mast-mounted sight and secure the main rotor blade bolts. As the sight is moved by hoist from its transport platform, the other team member unfolds the port side main rotor blades and moves them to where they are bolted in place. After folding down the stabilizer, it is locked in position. The sight is moved in place and prepared for bolting to the platform above the rotor. To unfold the rotor blades folded on the starboard side, the hoist is removed as the sight is secured. As the last two blades are being unfolded and secured, crew tasks continue to change. The vertical fin is moved to position and the team prepares to raise the aircraft on its skids with the installed screw jacks. After pinning the skids in position, the jacks are removed. Pulling a pit pin removes the handling wheels. Bolting down the vertical fin secures it for flight. As the weapon racks are being secured, the pilot prepares to start the engine. By the time the standard starting procedure is complete, the weapons are locked and the aircraft is ready for its mission. In this very short time, the new version of the Army's first real scout helicopter is ready for another challenge. Bell helicopter crews and Army crews went to Fort Hood ranges on 2 occasions to fire the machine gun and rockets. Support from the 2nd Armored Division allowed maximum utilization of the range. Loading the caliber 50 machine gun proved easy. The ammunition feeding system worked without flaws. Previous flight tests eliminated concern regarding airflow over the ammo box. Engineering tests cleared the machine gun to fire in the full flight envelope. Techniques were perfected to use the mass-mounted sight television and thermal imaging sensor for close and long-range engagement.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, coming hot momentarily. Minus 300.
Push hot fire minus 3 for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Tiss?
I know you guys are having fun because I'm having fun watching you. Roger, you're clear.
Now the Army crews fired the machine gun at an extended range using the thermal imaging system.
They're all headed in the right direction. I can see dust impacting out there. Look at them. They're off to the left. Look at them.
Yep.
The vids ought to have it.
Yep.
The vids ought to have it all right in there, just a little bit to the left. But some of them were on target.
How you doing at 2,000? We're left of the target,
20 meters maybe.
20 meters. We had good range. We can reach 2,000 with this, and that time we got a good positive visual on TIS. That's good.
Machine gun firing at all ranges was totally successful. Hydra 70 submunitions training rockets were fired at targets from 2,000 to 5,000 meters. This warhead explodes above the target at a range set in the cockpit. 3 smoke bomblets are seen on impact. A slight nose-up launch technique is used by the crew to achieve proper trajectory at the longer ranges.
You ready for another ripple?
Yeah, we'll give it a whirl. This time I'm gonna dump, not dump. I'm gonna lower the nose just a little bit. I'm looking for +9. And Garfield, and so it'll be Garfield. Be a ripple this time. Only got 2 pair. Okay, Vance, I'm ready. I will be looking for it. Drop it just a little. Bring it up. Hey, where's the rest of it? It's off to the right. Look, no, there's some of it right there. Right at the base of it. Look, right there. All right.
Did you pick out that target effect? We got another, looks like direct hit right on the bush we were shooting at.
Right there. That's where they landed.
Missile system testing was conducted at an offshore range concurrent with the gun and rocket testing. The first Hellfire engagement was on a stationary target several thousand meters from the aircraft. Each Hellfire was guided to the target by the OH-58D's laser designator.
1, go.
Good shot. Rain, correction, Giant Killer, this is a Blue 2, a missile away, solid impact. 5.
Subsequent engagements were against small motorcraft, cruising at 20 knots and faster. A difficult target for any weapon.
Blue 2 missile away. It appears we got a target we're going to investigate.
The air-to-air Stinger missile was previously qualified on the OH-58D, but these engagements confirmed the weapon's versatility.
Hey, you guys forgot about us. Not me.
A heat source was suspended above the boat cockpit on the first shot.
And Giant Killer, this Blue 2, missile away with impact. Out of control, sir. I'm going to get right on top of it.
With the second Stinger engagement, the heat source was placed in the cockpit, with devastating results.
Giant Killer, Blue 2, missile away with impact. That's a little burning. Oh. Yeah, it's burning real good. And 3, this one. Okay. All right, Joe, we're going to call it a day. You got to try to fix it, bring it back up. Call it a day. Roger, I agree with that.
United Nations ceasefire efforts in the Iran-Iraq war remain stalled tonight, and the Persian Gulf remains tense. One of the most tense areas is near Iran's Farsi Island. There, U.S. commandos have set up shop. And NBC's Fred Francis takes us on an exclusive tour of what is being called Fort Apache.
Until now, this has been one of the Pentagon's most closely held secrets in the Persian Gulf. A floating fortress manned by hundreds of commandos in the northern waters of the Gulf. It is a barge, once used by oil companies, outfitted for war in an area big U.S. ships cannot sail. The men call the barge Fort Apache, or Alamo West. It's anchored here a few dozen miles from Iran's Farsi Island, where fast speedboats would use the shallow waters around here to ambush tankers and lay mines. The men confront every dhow or small boat in the shipping lanes. Even this fishing boat flying the Saudi flag got a close look. It took the Navy many embarrassing months in these waters to learn that old-fashioned boats often are more effective than sleek modern warships. But the Navy had to ask reservists like 40-year-old Dan to come to the Gulf because few sailors knew how to pilot small craft.
The hardest commitment we've had here has been working with people and training them in a hot climate, tempers flare, and it's a difficult job, and these kids are doing a hell of a job doing it.
It is tedious duty under a killing heat of up to 130 degrees. The men do not see land for up to 3 months. They say their only joy is confronting Iran every day. The barge has one secret weapon which NBC News was permitted to show for the first time. These classified Army helicopters. They fly only at night with special equipment which enables the Army pilots to see but not be heard.
I've watched fishermen pull nets out of the water, watched them put nets in the water, operations like that, and I've never had them actually look up and look in my direction and gave me an indication that they knew I was there.
These classified helicopters are the Pentagon's answer to Iran's unconventional warfare. Fred Francis, NBC News, in the northern Persian Gulf.